Dearly beloved, we gathered here today to join this man and this woman in holy matrimony. Not to be entered into lightly, holy matrimony...
Yes, get on with it.
Yes, well, if any person here can show why these two people should not be joined in holy matrimony...
I do! Winfrieda is tricking you, all of you. And here is Prince Bernard to prove it.
This is absurd. The crazed girl intends to pass off the stuffed bear as our beloved prince.
Please, just wait.
Guards, seize this criminal at once.
No. Guards, stand down. I am your true queen, and you will do no such thing. Listen and listen well. This woman has indeed deceived you all. Because of her, I was forced to flee for my safety, but it is time to put an end to this.
No.
She is a liar, a trickster, a witch of evil, selfish intention, and above all, from as far back as her childhood.
No.
A murderer. Everybody, you must leave now. Please, hurry. Anna! Winfrieda!
Oh. Geez, you scared me.
Are you even listening?
Yes, Mother.
Winfrieda, you know as long as we are within these walls, you do not refer to me that way. You refer to me as your teacher, Mrs. Vogt.
Yes, Mrs. Vogt.
Listen to me. The Wanderer will come to pass the decisions of the Norns any day now. Your witchcraft studies are still far from where they need to be, and yet you continue to disobey me. All day you disrupt and fall behind the others. Are you not concerned about your future?
But that's my point. It doesn't concern me. You never listen to me.
I have. Over and over I listen. There are more pressing matters at hand right now.
But the scientific evidence me and Hans have found shows that...
Enough. I am in no mood to listen to your science prattle, Winfrieda. You need to take this more seriously. This is the rest of your life we're talking about.
Well, I don't want to spend the rest of my life being what you want me to be.
You know very well that word is more than just your choice of career, Winfrieda. If you continue to ignore even the basics of the school oath, then you aren't going anywhere.
That's unfair. All the other kids got to go play.
All the other children didn't talk back or argue with me during class. Since you seem to have forgotten why you're at this school, we'll stay until you show me you remember. If you don't remember, then consult your notes, Winfrieda. That's what they're there for.
This is so unfair. Stupid school and it's stupid weird. Fine. I'll just get this over and done with so I can leave already. The alphabet. As if I didn't learn that already when I was little. I'll leave the posters be. Joringel or Wilhelm might still need them. This thing is great when it's cold. Makes the room super toasty and warm. I love this stuff. You can start fires with it, and write with it, and start fires with it. Like everything else, though, Mother doesn't like me taking it. Surprise, surprise. What Mother doesn't know can't hurt her.
What don't I know about?
Oh, nothing, Mother. I mean, Mrs. Vogt.
Right. Please don't do anything reckless with the heater, Winfrieda.
Who, me? Never. That's Jacob and precious little Jannika's desk. Of course, she's front of the class. And of course, Jacob followed her there. That's Jacob and precious mother will just... My desk. Furthest away from the teacher, just the way I like it. Too bad I have to share it with Wilhelm. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Blah, 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 weird. Blah, blah, destiny. Blah, blah. All right, I think I got it well enough. Let's just spout this off to Mother and get out of here. I'm not taking any of the work with me. I have to see it enough in class as it is. That's where Hans and Jorinda sit. Hans used to sit with me, but Mother moved him when we talked too much. That's where Hans and Jorinda sit. Mother will just get more angry, though, if I copy off their work. Should have known. Joringel's self-portrait. What a mess.
No need to be mean, Winfrieda.
It's true, though. Look at it. Wasn't even trying. No, Mother seems to think they make the room look friendly or whatever. Jorinda's self-portrait. Yeah, that's pretty much her. Always pretty, happy, and kind. Even though no one's that friendly to her. Clearly the best one there. Got all the coloring in the lines and everything. Of course it's placed in the furthest corner. Thanks, Mother. No, Mother seems to think... Of course Wilhelm has some cool dude sunglasses and jacket. Truth is, he owns neither. That one is Hans' self-portrait. I like his too. Nice and simple. No showing off. Unlike some people. Jacob's self-portrait. Acting the tough guy even on paper. Perfect little Jannika. She can't help herself. All surrounded by stars, even in a drawing. She thinks she's the center of the universe.
Winfrieda, really, be nice to your sister.
It opens the shed by the school, with all the neat gardening stuff inside. Not that anyone uses it much since Father didn't come back.
Don't even think about it, Winfrieda.
Yeah, that's the family. When Father was still with us. What good is a picture anyway? He's gone. And he's not coming back.
It is of great importance, Winfrieda, to keep their spirits close lest we find ourselves alone.
Yeah. Sentimental nonsense, if you ask me. It's water, but with bags of leaves dunked into it. It's like a gross leaf drink.
It's only ever gross if you let it go cold.
More like because it's got gross leaves dunked into it. Ugh. And drink leaf water? No, thank you. Mother's spell book. The spell book. I've had a peek in it before, and oh boy, sure makes class spells look like child's play.
That's because the class spells are child's play. You're children, after all.
Oh, I wish. No way am I going to get that without help, though. Just some plain old white crumbly chalk. The more of this I sneak from Mother, the less lines I have to write in detention. The amount of times I've had to take that darn thing outside and whack the chalk out of it. Unless Mother makes me, I'm not touching that wretched thing. It's the thing. You know, the thing that sucks up air and blows it back out. That's my mother, or Mrs. Vogt as she likes to be called. She runs the school for witchcraft here, unfortunately. Hey, Mother.
Winfrieda, really.
All right. I think I'm ready now.
Very well, go ahead. Tell me what word is.
Weird is the pattern that shapes our destinies, influenced in many ways, in part by the weave of the Norns, 3 great maidens who look upon us all and determine our futures, but also by everything we do, everything our ancestors did. Causality and consequence, it is what will happen, is happening, and what has already happened.
Very good. Now recite the Vogt School of Witchcraft's oath for me.
But Mother... By the weird we shall abide, and in respect treat each day justly, for every right, a path warm and enlightened. For every wrong, a path blackened and cold. And stay cautious of the devil, forever waiting
And stay cautious of the devil, forever waiting to corrupt my resolve.
Yeah, what you said.
Listen to me, Winfrieda. This is what concerns me the most, as it should you.
Oh, here we go.
This science that you and Hans obsess with. Don't let your mind be distracted by what's not important.
Mother! It's just because it's something you don't understand. You're being dramatic.
I am not. I have seen what it will do to you, to your word. It is a dark, dark path, Winfrieda, that you must not take lightheartedly. If your father was here, you know he'd say the same.
That's a lie. He was always happy to let me do my experiments. Unlike you.
He wouldn't have been if it got in the way of your witchcraft, Winfrieda. Not if it let Jannika get this far ahead of you in your studies.
I've done what you asked. May I leave now?
Yes. Yes, you may. Oh, but Winnie, if you see Hans, tell him to come see me to practice his test. As should you. The Wanderer will be here any day. The judgment he passes will play a crucial part in your word. Practice. Be ready for his test. It is for your own good.
Fine, I will.
Have we done the right thing, Philip? Putting the fate of the girls in the hands of someone else? No. It is the way of word. I cannot waver. And the girls, we will see. Only time can tell now.
Freedom! Finally! Now, Hans told me he had something he wanted to tell me, only... Everyone's here except for him. Where's he gone off to now? Joringel isn't the friendliest kid around, so he's usually on his own. If he stopped yelling at all of us, he might actually make some friends. He always gets the best lunches. Those grapes look pretty delicious.
Hey! I didn't say you could have some of my berries!
Come on! You have like 1,000,000.
So? They're my 1,000,000 grapes! Go get your own!
Joringel, if he stopped... How's it going, Joringel?
Huh? You never talk to me. What do you want from me?
Why are you over here on your own?
What do you mean? I'm always on my own.
Okay, then. Why are you always on your own?
What do you care? You don't care about me. No one cares about me.
Well, actually, I'm asking you because...
Because you're a trickster. You just want to trick me. I know what you guys are like. Acting like my friend, just so you can take my stuff.
But hey, I've never...
No more. I won't fall for it. If no one cares about Joringel, then I don't care for anyone either. From now on, Joringel only cares about Joringel.
Okay, jeez. Forget I asked. Enjoying those berries, I see.
Very much so. And no, you can't have any.
Fine. I was just making a joke.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to trick me into giving you my lunch. You guys always teasing me, trying to take my stuff.
But I... whatever. See if I care. I'll leave you alone then. You happy now?
Very. They're my berries. My berries.
Vogt, School of Witchcraft. I don't want that. It's too high anyways. These two brothers, all they care about is looking cool and impressing Jannika. This one is the tough guy. If the yo-yo didn't make that obvious enough. Something tells me his trick still needs some work though. Winnie!
You finished detention. Are you okay? I hope Mother wasn't too hard on you.
I'm fine, Yannicka. It's just detention. Not that you'd know what that's like.
I know you're a tough cookie, Winnie. I just think that, well, sometimes Mother is a bit hard on you is all.
She has to be. With the Wanderer coming and the grades she's getting.
Ha! Exactly. There's no way she'll ever beat you, Yannicka.
It's not a competition, Wilhelm.
There's only one way Winnie will ever get through the Wanderer's test.
Diving into the lake and taking the amber orb from Vice Frauen.
Don't even joke about that. You know what happened to poor Yorinda.
Yeah, maybe Winnie could get some advice from her. If she ever talked again, that is.
Yeah, well, maybe I will. Then I'd really show you guys.
Winnie, no! The Weiss of Frauen, you don't know what they do. You can pass the test without a silly orb. I know you can.
Weiss of Frauen. Only you guys would still believe in silly children's tales like that. I have a secret advantage anyway that will make me 10 times better than Yannicka.
But it's really not a competition.
Yeah, right. Here comes the science babble.
It's not babble. You'll see. I'll prove you all wrong and win the test.
Come on, everyone. It's Friday. Let's just have fun.
Wait a second. Not everyone is here. Where's Hans? Do you guys know where he went?
He said he was going to the usual place. He seemed pretty excited.
Yeah, their usual little lovebird hideout.
It's not like that. Ugh. Not everyone is like you boys, spending all day dribbling and drooling all over precious you-know-who.
Who know who?
No one, Yannicka.
Yannicka.
I can never remember his stupid code for the hideout, though. I hope he's written it down somewhere. Precious little Yannicka. Always the one in Mother's good books. I'll show her she's not always the best. I'll show both of them. These two brothers, all they care about is looking cool and impressing Yannicka. This one's playing the I'm too cool to care angle. He's been trying for years and she still doesn't get it. Hey, Yannicka.
Hi, Winnie. What can I help you with?
What did Hans say to you again?
Oh, yes. What was it again? I wasn't really sure what he meant, but he said he was going to the usual place. He seemed pretty excited.
Oh, that's right. I can never remember his stupid code for the hideout, though. I hope he's written it down somewhere. Scared about the Wanderer's test?
Well, I suppose I am a little nervous.
Ha! Knew it! I'm not. I have a secret plan.
Oh, it's not your ghoul spell again, is it, Winnie? Mother said you shouldn't use it because it drains too much energy from people, and...
It's not the stupid ghoul spell.
Oh, well, that's good. I think I'll be okay, though. Mother helped me find my familiar spirit. She says it will protect me and help me.
Familiar spirit?
Yeah. Mother says the spirits are like an extension of us. Separate, but always linked. You want to know what mine is? It's a bear.
Right. A bear spirit to help you.
You should find yours, Winnie. I'll help you if you like.
No. I think I'll be all right without a pet ghost. Thanks. Never mind. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay, Winnie. See you later then.
Wilhelm, I need to ask you something.
What's up, Win?
Can I have a go?
No. I don't want girl germs on my yo-yo, Winnie.
Whatever. I saw you let Yannicka use it before.
Yeah, well, Yannicka isn't a girl. She's a lady.
Jeez. Give me a break. You seem to be struggling a bit there, huh?
Yeah, well, you seem to be struggling with spells. So there.
Wow. Harsh words. I just mean, aren't you getting a headache?
It's called practice, Winnie. Haven't you heard of no pain, no gain?
Wilhelm, without some kind of helmet, all you'll gain is brain damage.
Wait, you saying you have a helmet? I'll let you use my yo-yo if you do.
Huh? But wait, if you give me the yo-yo, then you won't need a... That is to say, sure. I'll keep a lookout for you, okay?
Cool.
Guess I'll leave it to you then.
Good, you were ruining my concentration anyway.
Hey, Jacob.
What now, Winnie?
What's the deal with the flower? Is this some kind of fashion thing, or...
It's nothing. Yeah, sure. Fashion. That's exactly what it is.
Really? Because I don't know. It looks kind of ridiculous.
Like you'd know anything about fashion.
If that's fashion, then I'm glad I don't. Ah, forget it. Yeah, she's all right. She hasn't talked since the incident at the lake. Too bad some of the boys around here haven't had the same problem. Hey there, Yorinda. Still not saying much, huh? Between you and me, though, this thing with not talking, was it really from seeing the Weisse Frauen? I mean, they aren't real, right? Never mind. About the amber orb, though, when you fell in the lake, you sure you didn't see the orb? Because I could be wrong, but I think even if you did see it, then you wouldn't tell me. Because like everyone else, you think it's too dangerous. Yeah, I bet I'm right. It's there, I'm sure of it. You seem kind of lonely over here. I could be wrong, but you seem to keep glancing at someone in the yard. Aha! I'm not wrong. Is it a boy? You can tell me. Well, actually, no, I guess you can't, huh? Let me see. I bet wait. You wouldn't be the kind to fall for the popular boys. So that must mean... Interesting. Oh well. See you, Yorinda. Gardening shed. Father was always working in there when he was here. Mother said I'm never to go in there, so there must be really cool stuff in there. Locked, as usual. It's not fair. I bet there's all kinds of fun stuff in there. These are the hidden buttons Hans uses for the hideout. Only problem is, I can never remember his stupid codes. It might seem like an ordinary tree, but really it's our secret hideout. I helped Hans make it, but it was his idea. Now it's basically our home, and my favorite place to be. Climbing trees, that's for kids. I'm a sensible scientist girl, so I have to act like one. Darn bees, trying to move into our tree house. You're not welcome here. I can't reach that from where I am now. Oh, that path leads to the lake, where Yorinda says she saw the amber orb. I'm tempted to go see if it is really there, but I'll go see Hans about it before I go all the way out there. There we are. About time. Hans? Hello?
Winnie! Oh! Sorry. I didn't hear you come in, but I'm glad you're finally here.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for your dang door code, what's got you all excited, huh?
You'll never believe what I found. Oh, I barely believe it myself. Last night, by the orphanage, I heard two travelers talking about something. They said it was the scientific discovery of the century.
Well, what was it?
Winnie, they found it. They found just what we've been looking for. It's called telekinesis.
I'm not following. What's telenemesis?
Telekinesis. Yes, well, I wasn't so sure myself, but it went on to describe how this man could move things just by thinking about it.
So, he was actually a witch then?
No, Winnie, that's the thing. He was just a regular farmer. And that's not all. He could read people's thoughts and feelings, their memories. The townsfolk accused him of being a witch, what with the fear of witchcraft spreading and all. But apparently, he knew nothing about witchcraft. He just sensed his abilities.
Okay, that's nice for him. But I still don't see why you're all excited.
Right, yes. Well, I did some research after hearing this. And it's just like I thought. All the things that were said about this man's abilities. It's just like the third eye chakra spells.
Third eye? Isn't that the subject we had a few weeks ago in class?
Exactly. Don't you see? It's what we've been looking for. It's a connection between science and witchcraft, Winnie.
You mean this would show Mother once and for all that science is important?
Exactly. Just think of the possibilities, too. The discoveries we could make with this.
Hold on. If this is what the third eye thing can do, then my test, I could pass it easily.
Well, sure. But not just that. If we can learn more about what telekinesis is, then we can help people understand magic through science. People won't have to be afraid of us anymore.
This is it. This could be what finally helps me beat Yannicka once and for all.
Oh, but Winnie, I think perhaps we should concentrate on...
Right. What do we do now? Can we get it? This telekinesis?
Telekinesis.
Right, whatever. How do we get it? What do we do?
Well, maybe, but perhaps we shouldn't rush into this.
Rush? Hans, the Wanderer's test is any day now. Mother was just lecturing me about it. If I get this telenemesis, if I use it to pass this test, my weird will be perfect. Mother won't have to scold me or tell me off anymore.
Right. That is true.
And maybe finally, Mother will stop comparing me. I'll never have to be told I'm not as good as precious little Yannicka ever again.
Yeah, you're right, Winnie. Let's do it. Let's help you pass that test.
So, details. How are we going to do this? Do you remember anything about the third eye spells? I, might not have been paying too much attention in class.
Yes, I looked over my notes last night. We were never taught any direct awakening spells, but there's one incantation Mrs. Vogt recited from her spell book that kind of fits.
Okay, great. What is it?
It's an incantation to summon the goddess Minerva for extrasensory insight and knowledge. You imbue magic beads with the spell, then place them on your head to help open your third eye. But Winnie, you know that Mrs. Vogt's spellbook is strictly off limits to us.
And you know it wouldn't be the first time I've borrowed it either. All right, so first we need a plan for swiping the spellbook again. What else?
Oh, well, from what I remember, the beads are okay. I have some left over from class. But we also need 3 candles. One of white, one of purple, and one of blue.
That could be tricky. I don't think there's any left in the school.
We could make them, though.
We can? All right, great. Swipe spellbook, make candles. Easy. Let's get cracking then. Where's this telekinesis guy gone? Let's go find him. Surely he could just tell me how to pass my test if he wants to help people, right?
Actually, that was kind of my first thought, too. That's why I'm fixing this machine. The idea is that it reads patterns of energy moving in the brain when you wear it. So if we observe this man's brain patterns, then perhaps we could even replicate them.
Yes, that sounds great. Let's do it.
But I'm not so sure. It might take time, Winnie. This machine still needs a lot of work. And the man, he went into hiding.
What? Why?
To avoid punishment. These townspeople, they're really serious about putting an end to witchcraft.
Ugh, darn people. Always getting so worked up about stuff they don't know anything about.
Yes, well, that's why they get worked up, Winnie. We just have to be patient. Find ways to help them understand, you know?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. What do we need for candle making then?
Well, I know it's possible. I just don't know how. Yannika's the one who told me about it. Maybe you can ask her.
Oh. Right, of course she did. Ugh.
But I do know how to make dyes. So if we can make candles, I can help color them. As long as it's the right color, it can be flowers, plants, stuff like that. I have a book on biology around here that might help you.
And we need white, purple, and blue.
Keep your eyes open, and if you see anything, bring it to me and I'll take care of the dye.
By the way, Mother said you have to go see her about your test.
Oh, right. I still need to pass the smoke appearance module.
Smoke appearance? Oh, is that for your elective?
Yeah, methods of appearing. The only reason I chose it is because I thought I could fake it with solidified carbon dioxide. Turns out, not so easy to move around or use on my own.
Solid carbon... what?
Solidified carbon dioxide. It's that smoky stuff behind me there. It's kind of like ice, but dry and much colder. So cold it burns you if you touch it. I figured that out the hard way.
But how's that meant to help you with your smoke appearance?
Well, that fog coming off of it, that's sublimation. The ice turning from a solid into a gas. But if you drop the ice into water, then that happens a lot faster and makes a lot more fog.
Ah, I see. And then you'd use that to disguise your appearance. Clever. Maybe not just disguising an appearance, but also a disappearance as well.
Winnie, what are you planning now?
Hans, we'll use this to steal the spellbook. It's perfect. If there's as much fog as you say, it should be easy to grab it while Mother is distracted.
Sure, but like I said, it's too cold to carry. And we don't have any gloves. And besides, I can't really drop it in water without Mrs. Vogt noticing.
Right. Don't worry about all that. I'll find a way I can help while you're doing the test. Leave it to me. I'll figure it out. Right. This incantation isn't, incantating itself. I'm off to get us stuff.
Okay then, Winnie. I'll be here if you need me.
That's Hans' most prized possession. A certificate for first place in a science youth fair. It was his first award for science ever. A silly thing for kids in the village, but still, I'm super proud of him. It'll be the first of many, I'm sure. You kidding me? That's like the treehouse treasure. It's not going anywhere. So this is that dry ice stuff Hans was talking about. I wonder if it will really make as much fog when added to water as he says it will. Ouch! Yikes, that's flipping cold! It's part of the machine Hans is working on to copy the old guy's telekinesis. I guess this part has something to do with receiving and calculating what the headgear scans. Things would be easier if we could just find him and get him to share his ability with us. Hans is working on it, and I don't think he needs my help just yet. These are just different chemicals we keep around for various experiments. It's third eye spell-making time, so no experiments today. These look like diagrams for Hans' machine. I can actually kind of follow this. After all the time I've spent watching him tinker with these things, it's not too surprising, I guess. It's good where it is. Ah, yes, well, looks to me like the gas from that thing is becoming a liquid in that thing. And that thing is... who am I kidding? Hans is always one step ahead in learning all of this stuff. Who knows what Hans is doing with this experiment here? Best not to touch. Hans manages to find bunches of new ones every week from the village. I try and keep up with him, but geez, he can read books way bigger than I can. Let's see. Hans' books are pretty complex. Usually I can find a good one, though. There's Euclidean works in space and number theory. Charles Babbage and the Turing equivalent. Yeah. Oh, this must be the biology book Hans mentioned. Biology for Beginners. This little fellow always comes and keeps us company at the hideout. Apart from me and Hans, he's the only other one that knows where it is. So no telling, got it? Ah, he looks hungry. I better find something for him to eat first. He doesn't like being handled too much when he's hungry. Do you? No, you don't. Oh, excuse you.
Winnie, don't take him away for too long. You know the red dragon gets agitated when the baby's away from her.
I know. Jeez, you sound like Mother.
Hey, sorry. Just careful with the little guy, okay?
I'm not sure. But would this work for a white candle?
Chalk? Yeah. Yeah, that should do nicely. Let's see then. That means we still need something to make candles out of, something to make the wicks out of for the candles, something to make blue dye, something to make purple dye, to somehow steal Mrs. Vogt's spell book. And then that should do it.
Still so much left.
Don't worry, Winnie. You're doing well. You can do it.
It's part of the machine Hans is working on to copy the old guy's telekinesis. It's the brain, scanning, reading thing. Like Hans was saying, things would be easier if we could just find him and get him to share his ability with us. Hans is working on it, and I don't think he needs my help just yet. A few pretty old tools Hans scavenged from the village. They'll do the job. Nah, I think Hans needs them more than I do. That thing looks particularly complicated. That's the window above Mother's desk. This is kind of boring. Although, this would make for a perfect place to help Hans with his tests. Well, if the window was open, that is.
Is there any particular reason why you are spying on me, Winfrieda?
This place is boring. There's nothing else to do.
Go play with the other children. Without upsetting them, preferably.
All right. Hey, Yannicka.
Hi, Winnie. What can I help you with?
So, I heard you know how to make candles.
Oh, yes. I wrote an essay for Mother on it last semester.
Of course you did. Do you think you could tell me how to make them, maybe?
What was that, Winnie?
Can you tell me how to make some dumb candles? Or not, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, sure thing. I'd be happy to. Well, really, all you need is some wax, either paraffin or beeswax or something like that.
Hold on. Aren't the crayons from school made from paraffin? I kind of fed them to the baby dragon. I don't know. He seemed to like them.
Aw, how cute. Well, if you do happen to find some wax, then you just mold the wax around a wick and you're done. Wicks can be anything. A piece of string or rope or something like that. Then you can just dip them into various dyes to change the candle's color if you want to.
Wax, wick, dyes. Easy. Thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Anytime, Winnie. I'm glad I could help.
Never mind. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay, Winnie. See you later then.
He always gets the best lunches. Darn bees, trying to move into our treehouse. You're not welcome here. I can't reach that from where I am now. Darn bees. I don't want to get stung. I'm not putting my hand any closer when they're crazy like that. I'm not sure what good that would do. I'm not sure what good that would do. According to Hans, I should be able to make colored dyes from plants and stuff. Oh, the blue cornflower. I'm sure I've seen this somewhere. It's perfect. It says, the cornflower is oft worn by young men in love, as symbol of their affections. Where did I see it? Aha! There's also a bit here about bees. This could be helpful. Apparently, bees' aggression is the result of pheromones excreted to communicate alarm to other bees. It goes on to say that blowing smoke onto them will inhibit this smell, reducing their hostility. I'm not sure what good that would do. Hey, Jacob.
What now, Winnie?
I think I know the real reason you have that flower on. Something about, a symbol of affection?
What? I mean, no. No?
I wonder who you might be showing affection to then.
Winnie!
Well, tell you what, give me some of those flowers and I'll keep as quiet as you want.
But I've tried everything else. This is the last thing I have to show my love.
Yuck. Well, what else did you try then?
Everything. I've passed on so many messages to her in class. But alas, my poetry has fallen on deaf ears. My words yet to be consumed. My love as yet unrequited.
All right, enough. That does seem odd, though. Yannicka isn't the type to just ignore someone completely. Come on, just give me some flowers already, Jacob.
But I've tried
yuck.
everything. My poetry...
All right, Yannicka isn't... forget it. Hey, Yannicka.
Hi, Winnie. What can I help you with?
Say, Yannicka, you haven't seen any letters around in class, have you?
Huh? Letters? I don't think so, no. I'm not sure Mother would approve of notes being handed around in class, though.
Typical. That's interesting, though. That means you haven't even seen them.
Seen what?
Never mind. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay, Winnie. See you later, then.
That's where Hans and Jorinda sit. Hans used to sit with me, but Mother moved him when we talked too much. That's Jacob and precious little Yannicka's desk. Of course, she's front of the class. And of course, Jacob followed her there. I'm so unorganized. I can't even tell what my own notes mean. I'm not taking any of the work with me. I have... Jacob is so messy. What a grub. Yannicka, on the other hand, typically perfect and neat. What a suck-up. Right. Love letter, love letter. Should be in here somewhere. It's all just rubbish. Wait, huh? Is this it? Haha, it is. What a dork. He wrote it on a napkin of all things. If Yannicka didn't know to look for it, she probably just figured it was rubbish. It says, "To my dearest Buttercup, the brightest of diamonds. Roses are red, violets are blue. I like you. Do you like me too? Signed, Jacob." Wow. Never have more heartfelt words been put to paper. Hey, lover boy.
Winnie,
Settle down. I have good news for you. Kind of. Your so-called poetry wasn't ignored. It just looked like rubbish.
you mean Yannicka hasn't even read it yet? But of course. It all makes sense now. My words of pure, raw feeling. She couldn't possibly have read them without any emotional reaction.
Oh, I'm sure they'll get a reaction, all right. Maybe not the one you're after, though.
Here. I have no need for this nonsensical symbol when I have poetry on my side. But, Winnie, could you do me the favor of passing on my letter to Yannicka? A true poet should never show his own hand to the...
Yes. Please just... Enough already with the drama. Wow. Whatever could this be? I seem to have found it lying around. Could this be for you, Yannicka?
Ooh, for me? This is so thoughtful. This is just what I wanted to see.
Really? Oh, be still, my beating heart. The moment has come for my majestic words to...
Thanks a heap, Winnie. That feels better.
Oh, no. Don't mention it, Yannicka. My pleasure. I think I've given him enough trouble for one day. How's it going, Joringel?
Huh? You never talk to me. What do you want from me?
Joringel, you dummy. Of course someone cares about you. If you weren't so busy scowling at everyone, you might actually notice her glancing at you.
What do you mean? Who? No one's glancing at me. When did they glance at me?
Like, all the time. Constantly.
I don't believe you. You're just trying to trick me.
Jeez, you boys are hopeless.
I don't care. There's only one person I want to look at me anyway.
Oh?
I mean... dang it. You better not tease me about it, Winnie.
Why don't you go tell this person then?
It's not easy, you know. I don't know good words to say is all.
You don't know good words.
I never know what to say to her. I get all twisted with my tongue. You better not tell anyone, Winnie.
All right, I won't. Tell me again why you won't tell her you like her.
It's not easy, you know. I don't know good words to say is all.
You don't know good words.
I never know. You better not.
All right, Hold on, I do need those berries. Hans said berries can be used for dye. It could be purple dye.
Ha! I knew it! I told you you were just tricking me!
No, you don't understand. See, me and Hans...
You can't have any! Not one!
But Joringel, you've got plenty left.
Oh, so you're gonna call me greedy now, is that it?
No, it's just... Don't you think you've kind of had your fill already?
Oh, so now you're going to say I'm fat?
No! Jeez, I can't win with you. So, definitely no to sharing the berries then?
You can't have any! Not one!
But Joringel, you've got plenty left.
Oh, so you...
No.
Oh, so now...
I'll leave you alone then. You happy now?
Berry! They're my berries. My berries.
Wilhelm, I need to ask you something.
Sup, Win?
What was that about a helmet again?
Wait, you saying you have a helmet? I'll let you use my yo-yo if you do.
Huh? But wait, if you give me the yo-yo, then you won't need a... Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Guess I'll leave it to you then.
Good, you were ruining my concentration anyway.
Hey there, Yorinda. Oh well. See you, Yorinda. Hans is working on it, and I don't think he needs my help just yet. Ah, yes, well, and that thing... Who knows what Hans is doing? He's all ready to blow out fire, though. And burning that won't help much. Here for the blue dye. Will this be all right?
I don't need all these flowers. I'll just take enough for the dye. Let's see then. That means we still need something to make candles out of, something to make the wicks out of for the candles, something to make purple dye to somehow steal Mrs. Vogt's spell book. And then that should do it.
All right, we're getting there now. All right, Joringel. You want to show your affections to someone, right?
No? Well, yes.
And you don't know how to express it in words, right?
So what if I don't?
Well, these flowers are special in that they express your affection for you. You don't have to say a word. Think of it like a sign that says, "Hey, I like you."
Really? This isn't a trick, is it? If this is some kind of trick, Winnie.
For crying out loud, do you want to have this or not?
Give me it. Please. Please give me one.
So, you going to put it on, or?
Yeah, of course. I just... Go away, you're making me nervous.
All right, lover boy. Geez, so grateful. What's he even doing? I guess eventually someone will say something. Maybe. I think I'll leave him now to his, expression of affection. Hans, I think I got something good for purple dye.
Definitely. This is great, Winnie. Let's see then. That means we still need something to make candles out of, something to make the wicks out of for the candles, to somehow steal Mrs. Vogt's spell book. And then that should do it.
Getting closer. We might actually be able to do this, Hans.
We will. That's the spirit, Winnie.
Oh, that path I'm tempted to go. We'll see how Hans' incantation idea goes first. It might seem like an ordinary tree. I helped Hans make it, but now it's basically our home. Climbing trees. I'm a sensible scientist. This is kind of boring.
Is there any particular reason why you are spying on me, Winfrieda?
This place is boring. There's nothing else to do.
Go play with the other children. Without upsetting them, preferably.
All right, all right. Nah, I'm done with that for now. Here we go. Let's get all that nasty fire breath out now. There you go. Get it all out.
Is that really necessary, Winfrieda? It's already getting too hot in here.
Weren't you the one saying it was a little chilly before?
Well, fine. But at least open some windows to keep the room from becoming a furnace, please.
Let's get you back to the hideout before Hans gets upset with us. There, safe and sound. And free to leave, little guy. Or not. As you please. Hey, Hans.
Oh, hey, Winnie. What's up?
Hey, I can help you with your test through the window. All sneaky-like. Let's go practice your test.
Oh, okay. So you have something ready to help me?
Sure. Sure.
All right then, Hans. Whenever you're ready.
Disappear us? Disappear me? No, wait.
I can't give him anything. Mother will see.
Wait.
Hans, are you sure you're ready to practice?
Well, no. I'm afraid not, Mrs. Vogt. I'm sorry.
Never mind, Hans. Come back when you feel more ready, okay?
Sorry, Hans. Guess I'm not much help after all.
Oh, don't worry, Winnie. We'll get it next time.